whoever's out there, or if you watch this and you're like, why did that just stop in the middle, in the direct middle of that video, and now we are back at this thing? I'm gonna go into the, and it has to load again because I moved my computer, and then it took the disc out. So I accidentally took the disc out of my PS4. So now I have to restart from the I have to restart, and I'm gonna, and yeah. So I'm just gonna skip the video because we watched half of it already. And what is the point? I mean, what's the point?
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present opening round.
Am I on air? Yes, I'm on air. Sorry, I had to make sure.
This is the fourth and final stop of the Web.com Tour Finals. Pressure-packed environment. 50 PGA Tour cards are up for grabs. Frank, this is a great day for golf, and the conditions here at Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, look to be really good.
Computer, it's not showing up there. I'm
absolutely
redoing this.
Optimal today. Expect to see a lot of low numbers.
So that is a problem, but whatever.
All set to go. We take you to the first hole. Getting ready to get the tournament started. Frank, first tee jitters?
Oh, everybody gets them. That's the beauty of it. If you don't, you shouldn't be playing this game. Just try and think nice
I missed
and
it
slow.
to the left. Now that is a
Tom
tough thing to
Weiskopf was one of
happen,
my
but
idols growing up. I love the way he swung.
I can hit that ball
swing
pretty
right there
far.
reminds me
I got a
of
good
mine.
hit. Got a
Rory
good shot.
Frank
Got a good
sticking the
hit.
follow through.
But
That one is
really,
in
I
the fairway,
wanted to be able
down
to
there
look
about
at it.
290 yards. Frank, the approach shot here at the par 4 first. What's the right way to attack?
The much easier flag is down that right side.
Yeah, I
you can
can.
run that ball with the slope to that low side.
Whatever.
Tough flag on the left.
So if I aim that like this, hit it. Oh, too much power. This is not going to be a good shot.
You're safely on deck.
Oh, too much backspin.
Good, clean contact, and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up.
Wow,
It's that sneaky distance.
that looked really bad from the hit, then looked really good, and then went back to kind of bad. Not a very long putt, just a small curve. I'll probably miss it. I'm not very great at this game. Oh, what?
Putt for par.
What? What just happened? A little Louis Caliber reference there. Okay, full par. Tap that in.
Moves up into the top 25 with that par.
So, from watching the
Frank, what do
video,
you make of the par 5
as far as
second?
I was, I'm
Dog
just
legs to
going
the
to have
left,
to
so
stay
there's a decision to be
inside
made here all the time,
of
but a
the
good
top
hooking tee
25.
shot
I want
that takes the
I
trees
want to
on the
get
left
first.
out of play, and
So
even
I'm
the rough
going
on
to
the
try
right.
my
Good tee shot here.
very,
I've seen people get home with
very
as little as
hardest.
5
I missed it to the right. Very, 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 very hardest to not mess up this round. Here we go. So that was
And that's going to stay on the fairway.
a
for the
decently
second hole.
long shot.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
And then I'm going to actually get all of it and miss it a little bit. That's fine, because the more I hit out of it, the more I use of that, the farther it goes. So
Right now, the third shot here at the par 5.
Yeah, be
I'm
very
going to
aware on
look
what
up.
level that flag is. If it's on the back
This is a
right,
par
you
5.
must fly it all the way up there. The easiest one is that left side. You can use the
if I can
mound
chip
or
this in, I'll
go
be
straight
at
at the flag.
+2. Oh, I'm not chipping this in. unless I get some sort of freaking luck from the heavens.
Good chance now for a birdie.
But I didn't get luck from the heavens.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
No, still a great
Pretty
shot.
good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Now we got the birdie putt. Under one. So if you don't know golf, birdie means you get to go up one, and when you're minus in the minuses as I am,
break down the par 3
that's good. That's where you want to be.
In the middle of the screen, really have a front section and a back section.
Bogey
that front bunker, the one
is
that you first
going
see
down,
off the tee, that
and then
really
birdie,
doesn't come into
eagle.
play. But there's a sneaky one behind the flag.
That's basically the
and
only
down
two,
left
or a hole in one.
Really good par
Will
three.
bring you up. Those are the only two. Those are the only three ways of going up I actually know of. Although I play golf, those are the only two that are possible. 3, sorry. And both are perfect. Actually,
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side.
I should have put some backspin on that.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity.
That's
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Oh, I'm gonna miss this. I put it in a bad spot. I'm gonna miss it just to the right,
Almost.
or to the left. But I knew I'd miss
That's
it.
good work right there. Just a tap-in.
Just a tap-in.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Probably gonna lose a shot on this hole and get a bogey. There's a par, and a par means you stay at that same
Solid
spot.
par to remain 1 under.
Which is, I want to either get birdies, eagles, holes in ones, or
For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the 4th.
hey, I'm the featured
As we
golfer.
catch up with today's featured golfer, Frank, what's the key to generating some momentum?
Just hitting good shots. I know it sort of sounds like the old cliche, but plenty of
260.
opportunities. 10, 15-foot putts
Good
start
shot.
going. This round will change dramatically.
Frank, the second here at the 4th.
Example of where you have to look at the green. Where exactly is the flag?
Sorry, I'm
if it's
looking
on
at
that
my
high
computer.
portion, you've got to fly it all the way back.
Got it, and I missed it to the right. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean bad. Oh, get back. Sit.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better
Very
than that all day
superb
today.
shot.
So a tester from 4 feet.
For birdie. That's in the hole.
Moves into the top 10 with that birdie.
Now, that is just that's just
Second round coverage coming
That's
your way
just a
tomorrow.
good-
For our entire crew.
a good hole.
I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Navarro. So long for now.
What? 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 What just happened? I'm so confused. I played 4 holes. Oh, yeah, because it wants to try and simulate it so it's actually like it has 4 different rounds, so I'm only going to do 5 holes. Okay. That's cool. I made it pretty far up the leaderboard, but it's going to be tough to catch up now because every different round, which you'll hear me say a lot, every different round, they get higher. So that means that they're gonna have higher scores
EA
now.
Sports
So I'll
and
probably
the
drop down
Web.com
here
Tour
like
proudly
12th,
present second round coverage
16th
of
or
the
17th
Web.com
instead
Tour
of being like
Championship.
9th or 10th that I was a few minutes ago.
It's the second round of the Web.com
Oh,
Tour
it's-
Championship, 4th and final
that
stop of
didn't
the
change very much,
Web.com
actually.
Tour
I thought
finals.
that would change
We
more than
saw
it
a
did.
lot of great golf on day number 1, but as we inch closer, Frank, with those
So,
50 PGA
we
Tour
are
cards up for
back
grabs,
on the
that
4th
pressure
hole.
begins to ratchet.
Rich, with that golden ticket come the end of this week,
And
that's a
as
chance
you
to play
can
on the
see, we
PGA
have
Tour. But for
our
the time being,
second
let's look
outfit,
at the way
our
they're
Friday
playing right
outfit.
now. We are seeing some players play at the top of their game.
264, and then totals out and goes to around 300
That's an
yards.
absolute beauty.
That was an absolute beauty, as he said.
Frank here at the fourth. Not a long shot, but it can be tricky.
If you get a little ambitious when that flag's on the left side, you can spin it all the way back into the lake.
Oh. Oh.
This is a good-looking shot.
And I screwed it up. So, with my spin, I was like, I didn't have a steady thing. I had it moving back and forth a little bit.
If you can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
What? What? You've seen that? That was perfect.
Even par.
Oh, I didn't give it enough. Freaking serious with me. It would have put me tied for second.
Did the job right there.
Actually, tied for third.
Fifth hole here at TPC Sawgrass. Long par 4. What's the challenge, Frank?
Depending if you're long or short hitter, the long hitters have the luxury of taking it over the corner of the bunker down the right. Short hitters really play at that bunker down the left, 420 runoff.
So, let me just, still on A. That's what I want to see.
Second shot.
Let's go ahead and aim that just off the flag a little bit. And smoke it. Smoke it. Oh my God.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Into the thick stuff.
I'd rather be in the rough than the bunker. The bunker are these sand traps.
From the rough.
Now, I can make these quite often. I make these little rough shots. Now, no. Very close.
Heart of the green.
Very close. Now, I can settle for another birdie. I'm fine with that. Par, another par.
That is a solid par putt.
I can settle for that, but I gotta be.
393 yards.
I gotta get going. I have to get. I have to get a birdie.
Really where you're just trying to poke it down there. When you
I gotta get a birdie eventually.
There's an overhanging limb that you just get an eye of. So if you try and hit that ball a little too right, that's going to encourage you to miss it.
Oh, I kept that on the fairway. That was amazing. How did I keep that on the fairway?
Always makes the hole easy.
And get 286 yards. That was
really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Perfect. That should leave me with a birdie.
Yeah,
but you can't never ever say I got it in
the previous round.
Because that is not, you're just gonna miss it if you say that. I'm surprised I made that call. That was
so one shot closer to the lead with that birdie.
Tied for 3. PBJ Bros.
Frank, the 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. Vintage Pete
is gonna climb to the top.
It is anything other than
and the reason it says Bros up there instead of PBJ or whatever you want it to say, or whatever you think could be better for that, is because I made our name PBJ and then Bros. So that's why it says Bros instead of PBJ or whatever. Perfect. So I absolutely pounded that ball. I should go about 270. Well, I was going to say 280. Great shot down the middle.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Par 4. Oh, yeah, this is a par 4. Never mind. I don't know why I said it that way. And, okay, I'm getting better at getting those in. No, not the rough. Not the freaking rough.
It's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done.
At least it's not the
shot. Maybe
it's
get
not
away
the
here
bunker.
with par.
It's not the bunker. That's all that matters. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm going to continue this series. This might be a continued series and might not be a continued series.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Now, after this episode, I will put part 1.
No damage done. Made the par.
I'll put part 1, and then I'll put like a dash, and I'll put a name to it. So like, it'll be like web.com tour.
Frank, this is a hole that I really like. The
something like that.
237-yard par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green.
Now, if I can make this in, this shot in, oh no, I'm not gonna. But if I were to make this shot in, it would be absolutely amazing. Because that would put me in the lead for myself. I sound super nerdy right now. I sound so nerdy. I sound so nerdy. Nerdy. That was bad. I should have probably tried to aim that. I'll settle for par. I don't want to settle for par, man. I want to get in the lead. I can't let that affect my tempo.
In for par.
There
you have it, Frank. The second round is complete.
If I had a webcam, you'd be like, what are you
looking at this leaderboard, anybody in the top 10 of that leaderboard is certainly in a good position to win. Quality golf there in that first 10 is excellent.
We're at level 4. Spin's going up. And something else went up. I didn't look at it, but you would be able to see it. And we're at the top of the leaderboard at -4. Tied for first with... I don't know who else I was tied for first with. Counting ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present third round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. We are into the third round of the Web.com Tour Championship. The fourth
the third round is the Saturday. So this will be the one with the red shirt and then the black pants. The red and black
It's amazing what's ahead of these young players, Rich. Not just getting through the next 2 rounds, but also trying to suppress perhaps what might be for them
Bo's
next
big hit moment. No, Bo's big hit moment. Get back.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, we're really watching the next generation of PGA Tour stars, aren't we?
Yeah, this player in particular, Rich, amateur pedigree, already a winner of the NCAAs, and I've always thought that success early on is a predictor, really, of talent long term. And
NCAA, there's NCAA golf, so that's what it just thinks for me. I'm a winner.
Safely on
that's
there.
what I set myself up to be. I'm a winner of the NCAAs. Get in the hole!
Terrific golf shot. Now,
that was absolutely flat out perfect.
Getting set now over the
That's
putt.
exactly what I need to win this competition. Go birdie.
Starting to make a nice move. 5 under with that birdie for the tournament.
I'm kissing the air.
Hole number 6. I really like this hole, Frank. It's fun par 4.
Yeah, very claustrophobic tee shot, hitting through that chute to the fairway. Starts to open up and then it sort of shrinks in again because of all the palm trees
hit it down,
around
get down there, get down there.
Very short par 4.
Drive,
Good with
faster,
a wedge.
faster.
Good chance for 3.
282.
They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, no. I got to stop doing that. If I miss the first one a little bit, if I miss the power a little bit, then I'll miss the bottom one. I have to be able to miss one and
not a formality either.
miss it, and then not like. Oh, that's not going in. It is going in.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational
The thing about this round is since they're not all at hole 18, that means that there are actually going, they can go up and down, their scores can too.
Once again, it's a tee
So
shot. If you're driving the ball well, that's
one of the
fine.
most
Just sort of
interesting
blister it
things
down
about
there,
like.
you're starting to lose
It's
one a
really
little bit to the
interesting.
right.
It's that way in
There's
the
3
next
pot
round
bunkers
too.
there. And of course, if you're fearful of it going left, there's a canal all the way down the left side that'll get your
I
attention.
think last time, I'm like, is this a par 4? I think I thought the same thing last time.
Just a fine drive out there over 300 plus and in the fairway. Strategically, Frank, how do you like to play this hole?
You've got to be aware of where you don't want to go. That
Now,
front
this is a
right
good
bunker is
hole
probably
location.
the easiest bunker shot in this hole, but there's a little pot bunker on the left.
Perfect.
That one
Right there, that's what I
always
want.
difficult to get it up and down.
Don't stop. Sit.
So the second of the par 4 goes back,
Golly.
and now we'll have to rely on the short game.
Donnie.
But a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
You can either redeem a lot of mistakes or make a lot of mistakes.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, what
This is a
happened?
painful bogey at the 7th hole.
What? Give me a second. Give me a second, please. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. That was just too angering. I had to get up and I had to solve my problems. I had to solve my problems. It's a little bit of some stuff broke, but it's a little bit of smashing some stuff. That's how I solved my problems.
Still in the lead.
I'm noticing that I now have a viewer. If it is, wait a second.
Legendary Pete Dye.
Let me just quickly, I have to do something in here. I forgot to set something up. Yeah. Okay. Yo, if my viewer is Gabriel Atkowski, if that's my viewer, I can't see who it is. Shout out to him. Give a comment. Let me know if it's you. It'll come over the live cast if it is you. So just like I said, a quick shout out to him.
Used to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
Oh, the first bunker of
Why would you want it to run over the back?
day. That sucks.
Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
I'll tell you what, Filled with thrill.
So I take it that this might not be. This might not be Gabe.
Settles in over the putt.
And my thing. In viewing this, so sorry about this. I just want to look at this. 17 long as Gabe's freaking little.
Come on, you have to make that, don't you?
I do have to make that. I wasn't paying attention to it. Well, come on, bros. Don't get that mad, man. Come on.
But well within
Wait,
his range.
it's bogey? Okay. Okay, I would be mad at that too. I'm just looking quickly, sorry. Yeah, guys, come on. Give me some freaking comments. I want to look at those. I want to hear those.
Well, Frank, it's our job.
I think I got 2 viewers, I think that said.
You can't when you leave it short.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
I don't know what's wrong with it. Sorry, I'm just really trying to look at this. Wait, sorry about this. Okay. So I just added some ads in, and a lot of people hate ads, but who give a crap? Getting money from them.
Right there, Frank.
It's not about the money, but I just,
all that good golf just erased in a couple of foul swings.
Frank, what do you make of the final hole here on the front side, the 583-yard par 5 9?
Just depends on how much you want to risk here. If you hit a good drive down the right side, it's certainly gettable for 2, but you can make an absolute mess here at 9.
so I'm going for, I want to get there in 2 because I want to get an eagle. I need an eagle. Wait, how did I drop down to under 3? Have I missed? What? Can I? Yeah, it's not a very good idea, but it gets me farther up. Really bad idea, but it gets, like I just said, I don't know why I'm saying it again. It gets me farther up. I'm gonna take it. Yes, and yes, perfecto. Oh, I didn't actually hit that.
That's an absolute beauty.
And
Frank, when you think a layup shot on a par 5, you think it's easy. This isn't necessarily that simple, is it?
And I just want to say,
keep the ball to the
guys,
right. Otherwise, those overhanging
let me just check something. I can't. Okay, so it says I have 2 viewers. I want one of you 2 viewers to give a comment. It'll be interesting to read it. It will, and I want. No, it's weird asking for comments. You know, I know that's really weird.
Frank, on the web.com tour, you're not playing in the big cities under the bright lights the way they do on the PGA Tour, but you are playing 72 holes, and you do need to go low, not unlike the PGA Tour, if you want to be successful.
On the outside, it might look like the bare bones of professional golf, but you play for less money. You know, you're driving yourself around, you're paying your own expenses. This is how you find, really, how much you've got. Are you prepared for the long haul? I mean, whatever you learn over that period of time, you realize, are you tough enough, are you strong enough? Because all of those skills that develop are
Sorry, I was pounding my chest.
Great stead on the PGA Tour.
Yep, I was pounding my chest.
We've seen it with guys
So,
like Matt
that's what I'm doing.
with Tom Lehman.
Pounding my
Lehman won a
chest.
major championship with Zach
Just pounding my
Johnson,
chest.
another major
You know,
champion.
I don't
These
know
are
what
all
I'm
guys
doing. I
who
probably
had to
have
grind it out on the
gotten.
web.com tour
I imagine
before
since I've been
graduating to the
asking for
PGA
so
Tour.
many freaking. Wait. What happened? Oh, it's over. So, that's nice. It's nice. So, since I've been asking so many times for some comments, I probably got a comment, but just forgot that I need to look. Oh, no, I didn't get a comment. Oh, no, show chat. So, sorry, again, I'm messing with my computer. I'm always messing with my computer, it seems like.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present final round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship.
So after I finish
this is one of the most exciting days of the year in
the
golf.
Web.com
It's
Tour
the final
Championship,
round of the Web.com Tour Championship.
of course, in first place, of course. I'm not going to settle for anything else. I will, if I'm on the final hole and I miss my putt to get first place, or if I don't get first place on the final hole, then I will restart this round, and I will. And I'm not kidding. I'm totally, completely will do that too. So it's actually gonna be really tough because we're pretty far down, but we can do this. It's not that hard.
Looks good.
I'm just gonna turn my mic off for a second. I gotta check how my my volume is coming through. I forgot to check that.
Frank, there's a lot to factor in on this approach at the 14th.
You can favour right side of this green and sort of allow the contours of the green just to move that ball to the left.
A sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
Yeah, I'm getting much better at Tiger.
Just one back now.
Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. Getting set now for the approach at the 15th.
Yeah, good looking second shot here, but you've got to be precise. Hardly a flat spot on this green.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline. Given the situation, Rich, things so tight at the top. Very, very good birdie.
That was huge right there. Still with a great chance to come away with this title. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. That's a bit offline in the rough. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. about 25 feet from the cup.
Now this young college star birdie putt coming up, and a chance to gain a stroke over the field and graduate to the PGA Tour.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Well, considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need. Now to maybe the most famous hole in the whole sport. It's the 17th here at the stadium course, the TPC Sawgrass. Frank, if you look at it on the card, it seems so simple. It's just 137 yards. For the best in the world, that's a pitching wedge, maybe a 9-iron. And yet every year, we see nightmares galore.
And that's where you have to remind yourself what can and what does happen here. I normally cut the green in half here. It's 26 yards deep. So if you just take 13 yards off the yardage, you have 124 yards to the middle of the green. That has to be your target. This is no time to be a hero. You can still have a putt for birdie. Great, too.
Beautiful. That's in the fairway.
Dad.
Frank, as players get set to make that next step, to graduate
It's on
to the
YouTube,
PGA
that's
Tour,
how.
what part of their game has
That's
to
what I'm
really
talking
be
to.
sharp?
Well, nowadays, all the
live
players are
streaming this
powerful,
on
so you're looking
YouTube.
for other things rather than straight power. One of those things is adaptability. When you get out there on that first year on the PGA Tour, remember, you're going to be playing these venues for the very first time against people that have played it 10, 15 times, perhaps, so they have an advantage. So you're going to have to adapt very, very quickly and put the time in.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
To win the Web.com Tour Championship. Good effort, just didn't drop. Locked in on the read and the speed. Drops into a tie for the lead after that bogey.
I'm going to have to shake that off very quickly.
And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. I think this one will have to go down in the books as an absolute classic. Fantastic play, not only in the course today, but all week long.